Okay, so let's focus now on periodic signals. A signal is said to be periodic if x omega t is equals to x omega t plus t naught. T naught is greater than 0 for all values of t. Yung t naught natin, ito yung tinatawag na fundamental period of the signal. And yung omega is the angular frequency and it is equal to 2 pi f naught. Yung f naught natin is the fundamental frequency. Let's consider this function v of t. As we can observe na yung function natin umuulit, no, or has the same pattern for every period t naught. So from 0 to t naught, ito yung kanyang pattern and umulit siya from t naught up to 2t naught, which is t naught distance. Okay, from this point up to this point. Okay, and another t naught naman, umulit na naman siya, no, and so on and so forth. Okay, so yung t naught natin, ito yung tinatawag na fundamental period. Okay, so for non-periodic function, mas madali siyang makita, no, pag may graph na given. Titingnan nyo lang if walang sinusunod na pattern, no, non-periodic siya. Okay, or wala siyang sinusunod na cycle. Okay, so let's tell whether the function f of t equals cosine 3 pi t is periodic or not. If the function is periodic, find the fundamental period. So check muna natin yung periodicity ng cosine 3 pi t. So from the definition, f of t is said to be periodic if equal siya pag nag-add tayo ng fundamental period dun sa domain. So kunin muna natin yung fundamental period ng cosine 3 pi. So omega is equals to 3 pi equals to 2 pi fundamental frequency. So cancel si pi, fundamental frequency is equals to 3 over 2 and yung fundamental period is just the reciprocal of the fundamental frequency, which is 2/3. Okay, so add natin sa domain si t naught doon sa cosine 3 pi t. So cosine 3 pi t, kailangan daw equal siya sa cosine, actually bracket to, no? So cosine 3 pi t plus 2 over 3. So check natin ulit, no, using test number. So evaluate natin at decimal number 0.1. So cosine 0.1 times 3 pi, equal ba siya sa cosine, so 3 pi, ayusin ko lang. Okay, so 3 pi 0.1 plus 2 over 3. Pag nag-equal tong both sides of the equation, ibig sabihin periodic si cosine 3 pi t. So evaluate muna natin si left side of the equation. 0.1 times 3 pi, so approximately equal to 0.59. So equal ba siya dito sa right side of the equation? So check natin, no? So cosine 3 pi 0.1 plus 2 over 3. So yun, equal siya, no? 0.59 din. So pumasa siya doon sa periodicity definition. So periodic si cosine 3 pi t. Okay, so let's now consider function v of t is equals to cosine 3.5 t plus sine 2t. Find whether this function is periodic or not. So ngayon naman yung given function natin is sum of periodic signals. Yung approach natin dito is to find the ratios of the individual periodic signal function, and pag yung ratio na yon is integer, periodic yung buong function. Okay? So kunin natin yung individual fundamental period. So kunin muna natin yung fundamental period ng cosine 3.5t. So, angular frequency is equals to 2 pi f naught is equals to 3.5. So, f naught is equals to 3.5 over 2 pi. And yung fundamental period is just the reciprocal of the fundamental frequency. So, 2 pi over 3.5, which is equals to 4 pi over 7. Okay, so designate natin to as T01. Kunin natin yung T02 from sine 2t. So, omega 2 pi f naught is equals to 2. Fundamental frequency is equals to 1 over 2 pi. So, yung fundamental period is 2 pi. Okay? So, this is T02. Check natin, pag dinivide ba natin yung dalawang yan, rational yung magiging sagot. Okay? Or integers. So, T02 over T01. So, 2 pi over 4 pi times 7. So, cancel si pi. 14 over 4. So, rational yung lumabas. Ibig sabihin, yung nasa numerator is integer and denominator is integer. Ibig sabihin, yung buong function na v of t is periodic. Okay? So, what if pag kinuha ko yung ratio and may lumabas na pi sa numerator? So, pag ganyan yung ratio, non-periodic na siya. Kahit sa denominator siya lumabas, halimbawa, kinuha nyo yung ratio and yung pi lumabas sa denominator, automatic na non-periodic siya.